All right, welcome back. We are playing Pirates Dungeons and Dragons game with Thomas, Cedric, and David. And we are about to go into round 2 of our battle. And before we kind of jump right back into it, just wanted to point out some things that as the battle has commenced, you've noticed. Korrim. I don't know why I have such trouble with your name. It's like a meeting. It's like when you have enough people for a meeting, and that's a really boring. That's too boring. Korrim.
Bolthorns will do.
Right. So Korrim, you notice that there's these two folks over here, and they've been not engaging in the rest of the melee. They've been shooting arrows at your ship, specifically at towards the captain. His crew, his core team that were kind of chanting with him earlier are over there, and you haven't really taken the chance to like look over there to see what's up, but you do see them firing arrows in that direction.
Okay.
And Scourge has been engaging with the Minotaur. And let's see, other things. Key probably would have, well, you weren't quite on that side, on up there. You were up there briefly. Well, if you go up there again, I'll have you make a perception check. And there's some stuff going on in the back that I don't know if you'd seen from your angle. And you, Gideon, are hanging off the side, or on your broom off the side, right? Underneath Rosie.
I'm positioned so she can just let go and land on the broom.
Okay. All right, so that's where we're at, and the top of the round is the captain and Mr. Plug, who I will roll for. Let's see here. Mr. Plug gets in a couple good hits again.
What's their captain fight with?
What's that?
What's their captain fight with?
He is fighting with an axe, actually. Yeah, he gets a good hit, Mr. Plug, and minimum damage. The Minotaur, presumably captain, takes a swing at Mr. Plug, and he catches him, but just barely. Just barely. Scrapes a flesh wound, as it were. All right, and after them are the Swashbucklers, the pirates, in red. I lower his health a whole whopping couple of points. There we go. All right, well, we'll start with, is Gideon, at what level is he? I guess he would be, if he's underneath Rosie, he's not necessarily visible above the...
If she's hanging off the side, I'm not visible over the side.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy is not really sure what just happened. Lightning.
The guy that was attacking her?
Yeah, I'm just deciding what this guy's experience.
He's also swarming fleas.
Covered in bugs, and then like.
Oh, that's right, covered in bugs.
And suddenly the weird creepy guy disappeared.
Is there an ongoing effect with the bugs, or was it a one turn or one round thing?
Instantaneous.
Okay. He runs. He starts fiddling with one of the boats here.
Yeah, I don't think he was prepared for that kind of experience.
And this one continues attacking. He saw some weird stuff, but did not experience bugs crawling all over his body. So
I have to imagine like they swarm all over him for one turn and then just fall dead.
It's also creepy.
Yes.
Everything about Gideon's creepy.
Right.
Creepy is a matter of perspective. And yes, he's creepy.
All right, so hits this person on from your side for a few points. They hit back. So they engage. This swashbuckler right here is going to take a swing at Key. Does 17 hit?
17 does.
All right,
Ow.
7 slashing. It takes slices at you with the scimitar.
Yep.
Catches you in the arm or the wing.
Yeah. I'm not really sure how Aracockra anatomy works, like where the hands are.
You know, I've looked up art about I've also researched such things for a game that you ran, and it's there's many opinions.
Yeah.
I kind of picture like the rooster from Disney's Robin Hood.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that's old school Aracockra were just wings with hands at the joint.
Right.
Newer art has them with independent arms and then wings. So I figure it's,
Yeah.
pick and choose.
For sure.
All right, then another approaches you and with a gleam in their eye and the natural 20.
Yeah. All right, bring it on. Bring the pain.
And does that impact damage?
You roll damage dice twice, but it does not impact the modifier. So it'll be like if it's a D6 for a scimitar or whatever, you do the D6 twice plus the modifier once.
Gotcha. So 10 damage total.
Ah. Okay. Well, no, thank you.
They are so proud. That's just that's the best hit they've ever gotten in.
It is the best hit they'll ever get.
So that is their turn, and this.
The one within 5 feet of my sphere may want to either move and draw an attack, or suck it up and keep getting on fire.
Or
it could stay in the guy's attack range and not provoke an attack at well, though.
Yes.
Yeah, 5e is weird.
Oh, yeah, right, I think.
You can duel in circles, right?
All right, so these folks are going to engage up here. And damage is had. And that is their turn. Oh, and wrong button. And this fellow falls.
Oh no.
All right, so they were at 15, and Key, you're up next. You are surrounded on many sides, not all.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, this is hardly sporting, and I'll go ahead and I'll use my cunning action to disengage, and I will fly over here, and I'll take an attack at the Minotaur that Mr. Plug's been duking it out with.
Nice.
Because I don't know if you remember from what I said earlier, I don't do well when I'm surrounded. So, fuck! Okay. Well, that's that.
Yep, that is a roll.
That is most certainly a roll. Great. I would love to roll higher than 10 tonight. That'd be swell. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe you should get some handheld dice.
Yeah. Then it's weird. I'm the only player who'd be doing that. That'd be weird. Anyway.
I do it for the other game.
Yeah, I've been kind of switching back and forth just as the windows on my computer screen allow it. So 13 doesn't hit. Do you have other attacks?
No. Rogues just get one. They put all their eggs in one very painful basket.
Do you have advantage from flanking?
I think that's a variant rule, so I do not know if we're using that variant rule, but
I don't know.
I hadn't planned on it, but
okay. Then that is acceptable. Advantage from flanking is pretty powerful anyway. I would like that to not be used against me, so therefore I'm happy to not hit as a result of that.
I thought rogues specifically got that, but
rogues get their sneak attack if they have an ally in 5 feet of them.
Got it.
Yeah.
And now, where you are positioned, Key, you see that this person right here, it's someone who's chained up. It's a robed fellow and who looks not in great shape.
Right.
But that's
okay. Good to know.
It is, a person who's chained up.
Cool.
And you're swinging on the Minotaur, and I think that was you had a good view before, so that's
sure.
What's new.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn? Or is that a wrap?
Nope, that's it.
All right, now Scourge is going to take a swing at. So Scourge continues engaging this Minotaur on the, I'm going to say north side of the ship, because I'm going to make some flashcards of the different ship sides so that I can get this right.
The front is the bow, back is the stern, port is left, starboard is right.
The bow, yes. Fighting near the bow. All right, so he gets a good chunk of gets a good slice into the Minotaur with a longsword. All right, so that's Scourge's turn, and Gideon.
When is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Korrim actually. Korrim is 6.
Yes. Okay. When is it Rosie's turn?
Oh, Rosie's turn. Let me see here. You know what? I don't know if she had been, I think, supposed to go with. Maybe she's on the initiative. Let me add her there now. Yeah, she goes. She's gonna go after you.
Okay, then.
To do anything last round?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point. She would have, I guess, fallen onto you.
Okay, I'm positioned right where she would have to try to not land on the broom.
Okay. So yeah, and Korrim's right before you in initiative, so but when it is your turn, she'll be have caught herself on your broom.
Okay. Thank you.
So Korrim, what do you do?
I reach down and lovingly, crushingly take the head of this one here into my giant creepy toady mouth.
Which one? Okay, the one to your left. What kind of save do they need to make?
Oh, this is an attack.
Oh, an attack. Okay.
I rolled a 10, not a 20.
Ooh.
That wasn't awesome. That is gonna be a 12.
12 for one of those folks. 12 does not beat their armor class.
So that was my action. My bonus action will be to roll this like right up in front of the one that's going for the life raft, just but it doesn't hit him.
Okay.
But it does end up next to him. Rolls up over the life raft and collides into the one that I just missed. Neither of those have taken any damage yet, have they?
They have not.
Okay.
And bumping into the person they take damage, or is there an attack?
Yeah, dex save.
Dex save. Does 14 meet the save for the dex?
DC's.
15.
So they take 5
Okay.
full damage, 5. And then that's going to be a lot of attacks of opportunity if I move, so I won't do that.
All right, so you've moved the ball and you did tried to eat someone. You have other actions?
Nope, that's it.
Sweet. All right, Gideon, it is now your turn.
With my passenger, fly up to this elevated part so she can get off, away from where I think her attacker might be.
She looks a little bewildered. She's thanks.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Sure, why not? I see the one shooting at our ship.
Mm-hmm.
And I cast a spell at this, I guess, blonde one right here.
Okay.
Strength saving throw. Crap.
Let's see.
Strength.
They don't actually get a bonus to that. So it's just 17.
That's better than mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. A gust of wind comes out of nowhere, but they withstand it.
Okay. Yeah. They continue locking in arrows.
Is there a crow's nest?
There is. Yeah, on this ship, yeah.
How high up is the crow's nest?
I want to say like 40, 50 feet.
And of almost equal importance, is there somebody already in it?
That was my next question.
You can make a perception check.
Okay.
See if you can see what you can see.
Mm-hmm. Perception. 10.
10. It doesn't look like anybody's up there.
I use the rest of my movement to fly up there.
Okay. It is empty.
Okay. And I land.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that would put me on top of the Druid on the map, so we're just gonna know that I'm there.
Okay. Sounds good. I don't have a separate map for the very, very top, so.
Yeah.
All right. And is that the end of your turn?
That's it for me.
Sweet. All right, Rosie, who is now here, will take, since now her turn, will take a swipe at this archer. But man, she just must be a little bit still bewildered because she just misses. I mean, she almost fumbles, but doesn't quite. All right. So Rosie. Oh, and then we have other swashbucklers. Let's see, how far is this? Yeah, this one starts running up this direction. And so, when do they take damage from this ball? If they move away from it right now, do they?
If they end their turn within 5 feet.
They end their turn within 5 feet, but then they'd have their. And if they're still within your range, they don't provoke attack. So I think this one can move that way. Trying to step away that direction, and someone just landed on a broom. Oh, they don't know what to think of that, but they really don't like what you're doing here, giant toad. So you're definitely a monster.
I'm built to keep hate.
Yeah, that swing and a miss on the first for the first one. And where is? Does 18 hit?
18 hits a lot.
Okay. Oh, right, because it's like 12, isn't it?
Yeah. It's toad AC. It's not awesome. It's 11.
So 4 damage. They cut at your sticky flesh with scimitar.
All right.
And then the other one's going to attack you. Misses. And hits. Nine damage.
Okay. That's getting low. Tragically, well, hang on. Tragically, that drops the flaming sphere and the cat's grace. I rolled a 2 on my concentration check, and it's hard to hold 2 at the same time, and I didn't.
Oh no!
So
No.
Well, I already used up those temporary hit points anyway.
that's fine.
Well, to the great relief of the bandit the swashbuckler trying to get the boat loose, the fireball disappears. Sphere.
Was that last 6? Was that damage again?
That was the 9 that I told you before.
Okay. I had.
Because you got hit twice. One was for 9, and one was for. Let's see, what was the last one? And then the last one was for 4. So 13 in total this round.
Okay.
All right.
That actually then The toad's skin goes like decrepit and rots away and shifts into dust, and under and inside the toad now is a Minotaur in armor with a shield and a spear.
What's real anymore?
Shitty grin. It just gets worse now.
The other Minotaur's pretty excited. It's like, yeah, challenge. All right, so that was right. That was their attack. That just happened on their turn. Okay, and they are the bottom, so we're back to the top of the third round. Oh, and the captain goes. Let's look up this spell here. Oh yeah. All right, and the storm has really started to pick up. There's more rain, and it's not making it too hard to walk yet on the deck, but you hear a crackling again from in the air, and then another bolt of lightning hits right here. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, it's right here. One over. Which is actually, the epicenter is one of your dudes.
Yeah.
Like one of the dudes that was on your ship.
Well, I'm glad I'm not that guy.
They do all get saves. They don't all... Let's see how they do. Oh, yeah, that one. Nope, didn't go well for that one.
If he didn't want to get hit by lightning, he shouldn't have been abducted.
Them's the rules of the sea. All right, so yeah, one of them just definitely fried. This guy manages to jump out of the way. I guess he doesn't technically, like, literally move, but manages to knock it fried. Now, the archers both take damage. And the Minotaur and Scourge both get hit too. Damage for everyone. Except for the guy who was actually the target in the middle. Oh yeah, both the archers. Captain was not liking that garbage. All right, after the archers, or after the captain will be the Mr. Plug and the other captain, and then bandits. Just mark their health right quick. Oh, that one's already damaged, yeah. All right. Other rolls happen. Attacks. Mr. Plug gets in a good hit on this captain. He's really wailing on this fellow, on this Minotaur. The Minotaur looks tough, but he's not keeping up with Mr. Plug. Well, Mr. Plug's second attack, not as impressive. All right, and the bandit's turn. This one's going to come and attack Key.
Of course.
And the swashbucklers, I should say, using a bandit template.
That 6
Let's
doesn't
see.
hit.
Yeah, that's 8 total. So 8 to hit. No,
Not quite.
not quite. All right.
Close though.
And this one's going to come back here.
Did get over 50% to my AC.
And this one is going to attack the cleric, Sandara, and also misses, even though she's not that hard to hit. Just now, they're not having a good day. And then the cleric in the back heals the captain up here. And that is what happens on that side. These folks start coming up this way. There's a bunch of lightning on the other side. I don't know about that side. There was a frog here, or there was a giant toad. Now there's a minotaur. I guess we're still supposed to fight it. These swashbucklers approach with some swings. You now have a better AC, I believe.
Yes, significantly better.
17 to hit,
Not that good, yeah. 17.
and then 10 is the other.
10 does not.
Okay, so one gets you on with a 17 for a whopping 3 damage.
That?
Did you catch the damage?
I did not.
3.
Okay.
One of them swings rather ineffectually with you with their scimitar, just kind of bounces off you without nicking you, but the other one catches you a little.
I give him a snarl.
For effect more than anything else.
All right, and this guy's gonna take a swing. Just a mob fight.
Yeah, let's go up. I am still probably only 5 feet up. I don't take up as much space now. I figure I'm moving on to the mast.
All right, and then one of your compatriots from the Wormwood takes out one of the flies that's currently swarming you, Korrim. All right, so that is this.
It's a free action. As he's finishing that, I motion him back, like, get back, get off the stairs, incoming.
All right, well they'll I think he can hop off.
Yeah, if he can
Should be good.
It's just-
All right, so after that is Key.
Yes, it's me.
It's
So
me.
I'm gonna go ahead and cutting action again to disengage, moving over there. And I'll try and take another melee attack on our good friend, the guy. And this time I'm rolling. Oh, here we go. How does 17 sound? Does that actually hit?
17.
This is the
17
captain.
does hit. 17
Yes.
does hit.
All right, now I get to roll lots of damage. Actually, this will be better just doing roll 20 because I don't have that many dice handy. 1d8 plus 4 plus 3d6. Okay. Oh, that was kind of underwhelming, but 16 damage.
Nice. And that's with what kind of weapon?
That is with a rapier.
A rapier. Nice. So yeah, you get a good slice in across the chest.
I get some quip in like, lovely weather we're having today, isn't it, Mr. Plug? And then I take a step back this way. And no attacks of opportunity can be made against me because I hit a melee attack this time.
Nice. It's like, and out.
Yep.
Take a move.
All right, so Key, unless there's anything else, up next
That's it. Yeah.
is Scourge, and Scourge is, yeah, he took a hit from that lightning as well, but he's doing all right, and he, with his longsword, swings at the snarling Minotaur that isn't from his ship. But doesn't manage to hit it with that one. Let's see. Does get it with a natural 20 on the second. So double damage. Sorry. With rolling a 1-on-1. So 10 total. That's not bad. All right, and after Scourge, Korrim.
Korrim reaches out towards the sea and just pulls it into the boat. All of it, looks like. I will cast Tidal Wave.
Oh.
It's a 10 by 10 by 30 foot area. If I'm 10 feet up, I'm golden, and it should hit everybody underneath me. The line stops at Scourge. So those 3 would have been 4, except somebody overachieved and did So they all get to make dex saves. Water comes crashing into the ship.
Nice.
Bum, bum.
So it's the Minotaur and the 2 swashbucklers on the left here.
Yes.
All right. Dex saves. So the one in red didn't make it. The one in blue Dex. Does 10?
You.
All right. And then 17.
17 makes it. So they will take half of this and not be knocked prone.
Okay.
Everybody else takes the full underwhelming 11 bludgeoning and is knocked prone. I have no bonus action. So, are those 2 just did?
Well, no, the one in red is, the other is prone. The one in blue, that's this one. I just put a little symbol there for that, and then the other the Minotaur takes half damage.
Oh, the Minotaur was the one that saved. I give him an approving grunt. Hey, way to not be a poser.
Way to have some sea legs on you.
Right?
Arr.
All right. Yeah, that is a familiar spell for these folks today. You're not the first tidal wave.
and I'm gonna have to do it. I've got to move.
Okay. Where are you gonna move?
I'm trying to figure out if I go here, I don't draw any attacks of opportunity, right?
To the.
Right. If I just hop down.
You would
there?
from this person because you're out of their.
They're prone though, right?
That's
they're prone.
they are, so they can't. Yep.
So suck it, blue. All right, so I just do a little twirl around the mast and land down with like shield up, spear forward, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Gideon, it is your turn.
We seem to be having trouble killing this Minotaur here.
I haven't really into it.
That's what I've been hearing. He keeps taking what we're throwing at him. Right?
Yeah, he's actually taken quite a bit of damage, but not a ton of damage. You know, he's been hit, but he's not looking too harried so far.
From up in the crow's nest, I'm aiming the other end of my broom like a rifle, and I fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
Nice.
23 to hit.
Yep. Don't have to look at the sheet for that one.
8 damage.
Nice.
He technically gets moved 10 feet, but in this case that would be through the floor. Because it's 10 feet away from me.
Okay. You want to roll like a d6 just to give some, I don't know, like bludgeoning damage of being like pushed towards the floor?
Sure. Okay. 3. So this beam of like sickly green and yellow energy comes out of the tip of the broom and flies. It looks like mucus made of energy.
Nice. Yeah, that's or kind of the opposite of that actually. Terrifyingly gross. He's appalled. He is damaged.
Haha.
Anything else?
I forget how much of my turn I can give to my familiar. It's different than a ranger pet, so I'm not exactly sure of the. What I want to do is send Pickle out flying and invisible to just scope the ship and see what needs to be helped. So I'm going to declare that and then look up if I can do that.
Okay.
But that's if I can't do that, I'll let you know, but I'm done.
Okay.
I'm sending him on recon around the ship if I can.
Sounds good.
Invisible recon.
Right, it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a Pact of the Chain familiar?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's an invisible raven right now.
All right, and it's Rosie's turn, and Rosie is going to use her light crossbow and shoot that Minotaur. But rolls a natural 1, and just manages to not shoot Scourge. That's right in front of her.
I should have let her fall.
All right, so that was Rosie, and yep, no held actions. So we are back to the top of the initiative for round 4. Mr. Plug and the Minotaur Captain have their fight over there. Let's see. Yes, the...
So I think I found the answer to the familiar question.
Okay.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, it moves independently, but you have to use an action to see through its eyes.
Right. Or we can communicate telepathically just in general.
Right. So I can tell you what's going on.
All right, Mr. Plug strikes back with a natural 20. And Mr. Plug clearly has something to fight for. He's fighting hard.
Looks personal.
Oh man, I'll do a lot of things for a ship. 7. Yeah, no, that doesn't hit. All right, so they exchange blows, and they're both still standing. After that is the Swashbucklers, and they're going to finish getting up here. This one's going to attack Mr. Plug. This one, let's see. How far is it? Oh no, that one's not. So this one is going to shoot Key with a crossbow. Does 16 hit your AC, Key?
That does indeed.
Six damage.
All right, 6 is reasonable.
Piercing. Yeah.
Yep.
And the other two go for Mr. Plug. And miss. He seems to be a veteran fighter. He's making some good moves. So, after the bandits, did I get all of them? There's so many. Oh, you guys murder-rated most of the other ones. All right, Key, it is your turn. What do you do?
All right, I think that I need to clear out this deck a little bit. It's causing some problems. So I'm going to go ahead and hang on. First off, this guy down here on the starboard side toward the stern, is that an enemy?
Oh, that's an archer.
An enemy archer, though?
Yes, enemy archer.
Okay, that's a good thing to know. I'm gonna let him chill for now because that's the other boat's problem. I am gonna fly over to here and I'm gonna try and Murgle this guy over here.
Okay.
So let's see how I do. That is a 15.
Yep, 15 will hit.
Heck yeah. And I'll get some damage in on this bad boy. Plus 3d6. I'm just gonna cut that and paste it so that way I just have it. 17 damage on that fella.
17 damage.
Yep.
He crumples.
Okay, I'm gonna use my remaining 30 feet of movement to go 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
I'll note that in the little blue circle on my token. Yep.
All right, let me just hop here, crush you, and up.
Yep, basically.
Mm-hmm. Take that.
Is there anything else, Key?
That's it. I do one thing. It is stab things and then fly away. I guess that's 2 things.
Flying away, it's also important when you're stabbing.
It's extremely important.
All right, so Scourge goes next. He strikes at the Minotaur in front of him and hits once. For 10. All right, so that's Scourge's turn. Korrim. Look at all the friends you've made.
Excellent. Just how I like it. Shoulder to shoulder with my crew. Yo ho, yo ho. I do a whistle that's like the nautical whistle sound. I'm not a good enough player whistler to and motion over into the other fray at the stern, right here. Oops, I need to pick the correct Pokemon.
Where?
Right here.
Okay.
And from below the deck appears a translucent sort of piratey looking phase with the markings of like the faithful of Besmara,
Okay.
the pirate goddess, and anyone who enters or I think starts their turn basically if you're within 5 feet of this thing. I can decide without an action to heal you for a d6. I'm going to cast it at 3rd level and make it 2d6. That's instead of calling lightning. So I will do that for everybody involved right now with no action.
Okay. And I'm going to give you control of this icon too.
So my peeps get 11 hit points back. And of course their peeps do not.
Mm-hmm.
I think unfortunately I'm too high up to get that.
How high up were you?
I am 30 feet up.
You're 30 feet up.
Yeah. It'd probably be better if you healed 2 people rather than 1.
Yeah,
person.
In that case, I didn't realize you were that high. I'm going to put it above this person, so they'll still get it from 5 feet down, and you'll have an easier time getting to it on the way to the. Like I can heal you, even if you just pass through it on your turn. I can fire her off.
Good.
Nice.
And she touches wounds and makes things better. And give him a little shoulder rub.
Cool.
And so that was a bonus action. As my action, I will light my hand on fire and draw it across my horns and use produce flame. And I'm just going to hold it on the horns. It sheds light. I'm holding it for later. And then still don't want to draw attacks of opportunities. So shield up, spear out, holding the line.
All right. Gideon?
On his sweep, did Pickle see anything that he would recognize as a situation that needs assistance for our side?
Anything in particular that needs assistance?
What I'm looking for a target.
Pickle would have identified the 2 Minotaurs on this side as prime targets. The one Mr. Plug's been wailing on has taken damage, but the other one has not.
How much damage? Does he look like? Is he bloodied? Or
the captain is looking pretty haggard and yeah.
I have no problem with that. I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
5 damage, and he moves 10 feet south. Or he would if there weren't a person there.
Like human dominoes.
I would say they both kind of slam into the mast here. Does that knock them prone, or?
I'm looking that up right now. I think if there's something in the way, they just stop, but there's not a direct answer on the internet right away.
Well, we'll if you want to keep checking, and we'll move on. It's not super important right now.
Yeah.
Was there anything else on your turn? He slams into the mast. He takes damage.
Yeah, other than Pickle, continuing surveillance, that's all I'm doing.
Sweet. All right. And then Rosie goes. She's shooting the crossbow arrow. Doesn't hit.
Man. That's 0, Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie's not proven herself a great pirate today.
You sure you know how to use that thing? You might want to try like throwing a knife or something, maybe, or rock, or harsh language.
Harsh language. With every one that she misses too, she's just getting more mad and having trouble loading the arrows.
You get what you pay for with a press game crew,
right?
One
only
day
worth the drinks you serve.
She's got the shakes.
Right. All right, so Rosie flubs it again, and she's gonna just back up a little more even, and another crackling in the air, and a bolt of lightning is right on Mr. Plug, in fact.
Jesus, Cap.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll do wonders for morale. Let me roll some d20s for these people.
Yeah, they just stop if there's something in the way on the pushback.
Oh, okay.
According to the consensus of the internet, anyway. Nothing official, but according to bickering nerds on the internet, that's the result.
Whole hive mind.
Well, he won't. I will rule that it wasn't. Neither of them are knocked prone, but they did both get pushed back into the mast.
If you tweet rules questions to Jeremy Crawford from D&D, he will answer them.
I know, it's fantastic.
He's the rules guru for Wizards. He will answer your rules tweets.
The crap he must have to put up with.
Oh, and the cleric has to roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rolls. All right. Several people rolling d20s trying to get out of this lightning bolt's range. So let's see here. No. That guy takes damage. So takes damage. Mr. Plug manages to hop out of the way. Or dodge lightning. And the others. I'm going to say the captain. The captain uses the guy who blocked, who he toppled into the mast to take the lightning shot for him, and that fellow perishes, and the captain remains. Just going to have them over here so they're not on top of each other.
Note to self: prepare protection from lightning at every opportunity if the captain is in the fight.
Right. All right, and then the cleric also takes damage. All right, and Minotaur takes 25 damage. That's the first damage that Minotaur's taken, by the way.
Right.
All right.
You might have to dogpile on him.
So top of the initiative, it is the captain and Mr. Plug. The captain stands up, snarls, "You can't do this to my ship," and then rolls a natural 1 and just buries his axe in the wood of the ship while as he tries to swing at Mr. Plug and miss.
I announce very loudly to everybody about how pathetic his move was there.
Did anybody see that? This guy sucks.
Right, absolutely.
He manages to pull it up out of the floor to try for it back on the upswing, and it just doesn't catch it. Catches it in the mast this time.
Right in the mast.
And let's see. I'll roll here. The first one, I rolled that. It was a 4. So Mr. Plug, maybe just a gawk at his lack of skill, but on the second hit manages to land a solid one. Damage. All right. They exchange blows, and now swashbucklers. Which ones remain? Those ones were lightninged. That one's in the sharks. Lightninged. Oh, this archer. This archer remains, and they're going to shoot at Key.
Damn it.
What did you ever do to them? Oh, right.
Does 11 hit your AC?
It does not.
Then it flies right past your wingspan. Oh, and this fellow still stands. He'll come swing at Mr. Plug. Oh, manages to hit. Oh, for minimum damage. Huzzah. All right. Bandits have gone. Now, Key.
Yep, that's me. I'm going to go ahead and fly through Korrim's bubble, or the thing here.
I choose to heal you.
Yay. Roll those heals.
Right. That would be a great big fuck you if it was like, nah.
Nah, I'm good.
Birds.
Cool. So I guess I should figure out how much distance that was. Oh, that's my 50 feet. Okay. Good to know. All right. I'm going to attempt to make a melee attack on the captain. Try and just get this guy out of the picture. That is a 17. Does that hit?
17 does hit.
Sweet. And I just pasted that. Oh, that's sad. Okay, that's 12 damage.
12 damage. All right.
Cool. But I do still get my cutting action to dash, which I will do, and nobody can make attacks of op on me because I made a melee attack. Get the hell out of there.
You were a great rogue. Stab, gone. Stab,
Yep.
gone.
Basically, I do one thing.
You do it really well. And as you pull the knife out of the captain and fly away, he's bleeding a lot in a lot of places. He's not looking healthy, and he's breathing hard. And unless there's anything else, Key.
No, that's it.
All right, Scourge is gonna try and end this person with a 5. Use roll 20 and a 4. No, Scourge is not on the top of his game this round. Korrim.
With the so I'm gonna lock eyes with the other Minotaur and start doing like a couple of head jukes and fakes, get him looking at my horns, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna turn back into Toad.
It's instantaneous. You just turn into a
It's a
toad.
bonus action.
The bonus action.
Wild shape. It's crazy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's my shtick. Grapes. Even then, I can't get a hit.
3, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
10. Not
Seriously.
gonna do it.
No, he's faster than that.
Okay. Well, sometimes the dice don't do it for you. That's my turn. Oh, I am now 10 by 10. I don't know what happens to the person who was 5 feet away from me. Are they now underneath me?
So you're like this big?
Yep. Ribbit.
I would say they got pushed off on top of this other person.
Okay.
And Rosie's like, oh my god.
This-
About- 10 by 10. That's ridiculous.
It's a Volkswagen.
Yeah. All right, so you are now a Volkswagen, size of a Volkswagen, and tempted to eat it, but didn't quite catch it. Gideon.
Sorry, I just saw how big the Druid is now. We're still attacking the freaking captain?
The captain is looks really, really close to the end, but is still fighting. He's got spit in his eye.
He's the one with the red dot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I couldn't find a Minotaur with a captain's hat that wasn't a cartoon like from Disney Channel. So.
You said he looks real beat up?
Yep.
Well, let's see if this does it. One more Eldritch Blast. 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, you're getting all the good rolls tonight.
6 damage, and he gets knocked into the pirate next to him, I guess.
6 damage. Oh, so close. He's barely hanging on, but he's still up, and he gets pushed south.
South.
Okay.
Damn, there's nothing else I can do.
You don't add anything to that? No, like no bonus to.
I don't have that evocation.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right. So Rosie is going to. There's a giant toad in front of her, but I think she should. She'll kind of.
She can move through me as
Yeah.
probably.
Move through you, and then she'll fire an arrow at the Minotaur on the one that's on the bow. Oh man, she just can't catch a break tonight. She misses again. It's another arrow, right, sir. Sacrifice to the sea.
There's a disappointed half privet.
Right, and then. See. Yeah, and that is the end of the round. Going back to the top. Captain and Mr. Plug trade blows. The captain gets a nat 20 on Mr. Plug. Woo!
Not good.
Ooh.
Max damage critical.
Well, I was actually rolled the wrong die. It's 1d. It's a 1d12, not a 1d10. So rolling twice because it was a nat 20. So. Mr. Plug takes a nasty hit.
How's Mr. Plug looking?
He's taken some hits. He's looking better than the Minotaur Captain.
Oh, he started his turn in my sphere. I choose to heal him.
Oh, excellent. How much?
For 2d6. It's going to be 6 hit points.
6. Awesome.
Every little bit.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then Mr. Plug attacks. 4. 4 doesn't do it, but 17 does. And he does max damage. So the Minotaur Captain is on his last legs, and Mr. Plug takes this, stabs him through the heart, and then just cuts his head off.
And I helped.
I think that Key's probably like, hey, I was going to do that.
Show off.
And then
I was ready to immolate that guy, so it's all good.
So yeah, that is Mr. Plug's action, and immediately upon this happening, the Swashbuckler doesn't move. I'm just moving him so you can, because they're on top of each other. He is terrified and no longer puts up a fight.
Coward.
And yeah, so it's pretty much as the captain falls, everyone, the two Minotaurs are still angry about it, but the others stand down. And that was Mr. Plug's turn, and yeah, their turn is getting the hell out. That's their turn. This one, they head for the boats. Oh no, that's our dude.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, go for it.
Is the Minotaur making a move for the boats?
No, the two Minotaurs aren't. It's not their turn. It's yeah.
But it doesn't look like he's going to make a move. All right. 21.
That is.
Oh. That will be...
So you eat this one.
$15 piercing and 4 poison. And they are now grappled.
Okay. Well, that doesn't instantly kill it like it did the last one, but it so they're trapped in you.
I don't have the rest of my turn to spit them out over the side yet. So
right.
Yet.
So yeah, that happens, and yeah, Key, it's your turn. There's two Minotaurs who seem to be keeping the resistance going, but other than that, there's the others have fallen.
Okay. I guess the first thing I do, if it's permissible, is I shout to Mr. Plug. How do we feel about letting these people escape via lifeboats? Is that okay? Is that all right?
Mr. Plug says, "No, they're part of our. They either join us or other options." Yeah.
We're in the middle of the ocean, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's no land nearby.
I can fly to their lifeboats if we need to. I am gonna just deal with this Minotaur buddy right now. I'll go ahead and I'll fly through the Healy thing again.
Okay.
If Thomas would like to heal me.
No, fuck off.
Okay, cool. That's also fine.
9.
Heck yeah. Oh, that's delicious. Okay. Cool. And now time to see if I hit this Minotaur this time. Hey, that's not bad. That's a 23. Does that hit?
Yeah, 23 hits that Minotaur for sure.
Cool. And that is a good old 24 damage.
Nice. And that's the one here. All right.
Yep.
All right, you get a good blow in, and it feels it. It's still standing.
Cool. I will then take my cunning action to disengage, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop the banister again and run down to these guys. Hey, what's up, friends? How's it going? If I'm roped into this, you're roped into this.
For any of you orphans.
All right, so that was.
What do you like to be?
Right. So that was Key. Scourge goes next. Rolls poorly twice, and swings and misses at the Minotaur. Korrim.
As a free action, I don't think they will get the acid damage from it. Oh, they're not swallowed yet. As a free action, I spit them out at the Minotaur.
They're under here somewhere. Here they are.
And then I will attack the Minotaur again.
Okay. Natural 1.
Wow.
Does that mean you just like affectionately lick him?
Yeah, more or less.
They're dating now.
However, I can still, I don't have to hit with the melee attack to use my hammering horns. So I would now like to make a shove.
Okay.
To push him back. And I have advantage on athletics.
Is that a Minotaur thing, or is that a toad thing? Cool.
Right.
Push it back, you said?
Yes. It's a shove attack as a bonus action. So with the toad horns.
Nice.
And they're flaming, but it's cosmetic right now. It doesn't actually do damage or anything.
Oh, goodness. Flaming toad.
And then I am going to resume my perch. Gonna leap back 10 feet up and hanging downward. It was a good spot. I liked it. Just hugging the mast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Right,
And that's
Gideon.
Seeing this, I'm gonna depart the crow's nest, fly down about Besides the are these other two our guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this one is not.
Right. But these two right next to each other are us.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna fly down to basically right over this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And like oh, that's Scourge? Okay. You're above Scourge and riding the broom, I want to fire an Eldritch Blast at the Minotaur.
All right. Sounds good.
18.
18 hits.
It's pushed back 10 feet.
Ha. Into the water.
That was part of the big idea.
And takes 7 damage.
All right. The ship is lighter 1 Minotaur. He gets shoved back and just flips over the side, and there's a splash. Not what he thought was going to happen. Anything else?
DM, how much movement would you say that was to drop down from the crow's nest to 10 feet above the...
10 feet above, that would be about 30 feet.
I have 20 left. Okay. Same altitude, but I'm just gonna fly over here.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Sweet. Rosie will go and not redeem herself, firing an arrow at this individual. And
I
then...
wasted so much energy not letting her die.
Doesn't it make your heart feel good? You did it for the smug. All right, after you, Rosie. Yeah, the captain is going to contribute to this effort and throw down some lightning on this Minotaur. So a crackling in the air, and Minotaur Does not dodge it. Ooh, takes 22 damage. And so does the cleric, unless the cleric's gonna... Oh, the cleric's been healing, probably, being in that sphere, correct?
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about her under here. She would have moved this way.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
But yeah, cleric definitely gets heals.
Yeah, Mr. Plug had kind of taken the cleric services for his very own, so she's been doing that mostly quietly in the behind the scenes. So the Minotaur gets hit with the lightning, and like smoke, singeing off of its horns, and it drops to its knees and raises its arms, yielding.
I will choose to heal it.
You do so. Roll your dice.
6.
6 points.
Not a lot, but
Right?
enough to let it know he's one of us now.
So you have reigned victorious. Everyone is all combatants are now either dealt with or trying to get away from you. So you have taken the ship. Mr. Plug orders those who remain standing to be tied up and taken down below. But that is the taking of a pirate ship. Congratulations.
We did it.
And I'll put together the booty that everybody gets for next time, because we're running a little late into the evening, so I just wanted to, we got to this, and there's much celebrating and drinking of rum and well, maybe not debauchery, some debauchery maybe going on.
The healing spirit lasts a little while, so I'm just going to have her drift around first our crew to heal us all back to full, and then send her back down in the hold for the new crew.
And and Sandara, the cleric, she'll also be going around and sort of healing the folks who haven't failed to stabilize. More crew members potentially. So, and they will also be tied once they're healed, tied up and taken down below. All right, and yeah, was there any lingering points? I think we were gonna wrap it up.
I'm gonna dive down and recover the Minotaur I dropped that got pushed off. While I'm still a toad, I'm just gonna go down and grab him out of the water and then come back up.
Okay, you're gonna eat him essentially to bring him back up.
Yeah. He's probably just about drowned anyway, so I'm gonna. No sense letting the shark get him.
Are you rescuing him or recovering a corpse?
Rescuing.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't dead. He wasn't dead yet. He wasn't at the end of his hit points. So yeah, congratulations. You have captured I wrote it down here, the Ariadne's Folly. Ariadne's Folly. That's the name of the ship that you've captured today. And yeah, that was, that wraps up our game tonight for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition with Thomas, Cedric, and David. I'm Allison, and thanks for watching. If you like it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe.
And if you want it to get better, hit up our Patreon.
Right?
Who said that?
Have a good game.